Hey, somebody tweet him and tell him I'm back home. Yeah.
Close to 3 years, man. I've been, incarcerated, federal penitentiary. I was in there, was doing time, man. My mind really wasn't too focused on the happenings out here. I was writing, brainstorming, I'm back though, back now, so it's right back to the hustle, man. Life for the most part inspires everything that I do with music. My life is real. You dig what I'm saying? So I try to implement that into my music in any way I can. Most of my life been about the hustle, not just in a legal sense, but it's just about the hustle. So that's where I'm at with it right now. My mind is somewhere else. Like I'm on some beyond DC type shit right now. You know what I'm saying? To an extent that people don't even understand right now. Like they ain't even ready for what's about to go on. But like I said, man, we right back to it. We hustling, man.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 5 year span?
In the next 5 years, man, I want to touch 11 mil in the next 3 years. That's a goal I set. So that's what I'm aiming for right now. Anything less than that within the next 3 years is unacceptable.
What got you into music?
What got me into music? I always been in love with music. I've been rapping since I was maybe 9. Never was serious about it though, but I met Lex D and my man Bugs when I was like 15, 16. I used to mess with a girl that used to sing, and we was just going to the studio to pick up her friend from a studio session. I was straight out the trap, like just going to go pick her up, and my man Bugs, rest in peace. I was just sitting on the floor with my hood on. You know what I'm saying? I just was cool and waiting for them to be ready to roll. And he asked me if I rap, and I was like, yeah. He's like, all right, he ain't say nothing more. He asked me that. That was it. So when we was getting ready to leave, he like, man, hold up, I want to holler at you. And I stayed back while they went to the car. Lex threw on like maybe 12 beats, just continuously. He put one on, I caught it. He put the other one on, I caught it. He put the other one on, I caught it. And my man Bugs, he was like stupid talented. You know what I'm saying? And he told me at that time, like, man, you better than me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't really think a nigga from DC could make it. You know what I'm saying? But when he told me that, being as young as I was, it went over my head. I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck he talking about. But, that he died when I was about 17. And that really what pushed me to take music seriously. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something that he really had his heart set on. So that's really what made me say, you know what, man, I'm gonna put my head down and get into this shit.
Where do you see yourself as far as getting signed to a label?
We got deals on the table already. Like, it's December. I came home in September. We got situations waiting for us. Like, we ain't chasing nothing. We got situations waiting for us. But when it's something that we feel like is acceptable, you know what I'm saying? If it's something that we really want to fuck with, we gonna fuck with it. Until then, we doing what we planning to do. But being signed that's not a goal of mine right now. You know what I'm saying? Being signed is being in debt. That's all that shit is. If your deal ain't structured to your liking, then what you really doing is putting yourself in debt. So that's something that we not really chasing. When it's what we want to accept, what we cool with, we'll go with that. But right now, like I said, we hustling. Like, my focus is money right now. That's my focus. We doing this with the purpose of making a living. But as far as the deal, like, we got those being thrown at us. You know what I'm saying? That ain't about nothing. Shout out to everybody from DC that's getting signed. Like, I hope it worked for them the way that they wanted to. But that ain't a goal for me right now, being signed. Like, I was signed before everybody in DC was signed. You know what I'm saying? That ain't work out. So if it come to us in a proper manner, we'll take it. I tell you what I do think, though. This what I do think about everybody in DC right now. Niggas need to start acting like they from DC. If they from DC, they need to act like they from DC. You niggas need to act like you from DC. You need to talk like you from DC. None of you niggas are from Chicago. None of y'all niggas from Atlanta. Ain't none of y'all from New York. If you from DC, act like you from motherfucking DC. If you from Maryland, act like you from Maryland. If you from Virginia, act like you from Virginia. But don't act like what the fuck y'all seeing on TV, because these young niggas buzzing right now. We don't talk like them. We don't act like them. This city wasn't built on that shit. So, you know, I feel like the people that are getting signed aren't portraying DC, though. Like, I'm just being honest about everything, man. We don't talk like we from the Midwest. We don't talk like we from up top. We don't even talk like we from the South. We talk like we from DC. We don't dress like nobody else. We don't wear gold teeth. Like, ain't none of that shit DC. So that's a message I do want to convey to all you niggas, whether you sign or not. Act like you from DC, man.
5'8" with my strap big. She laid down and I dive in and she scream out, yeah, I'm that big. Kill.